Welcome back, guys. It's Fry Plays here, and in the last episode, we defeated Bugsy, and we earned our second gym badge, and we also took on our rival, Jake, and we defeated him with no problem. In this episode, we're going to head into the Ilex Forest. I still don't know how that's pronounced, but whatever. We're going to head into the forest. And we have to see where we're going. Here we are. Okay, I was about to say, yeah, I'm not in the mood right now to record, but I have to. But the only reason why I'm not in the mood is because of what happened in the baseball game that I was just watching, the Met game. And they just got screwed over. Terrible call. And then, they get screwed right after. But anyways, that's not what this video is about. It's about me playing Pokemon Soul Silver. And we had to talk to this guy, and he's telling us that we need to catch his Farfetch, otherwise his boss is gonna, I don't know, he's gonna get in trouble from his boss or something like that. And he's telling him that we have to sneak up from behind the Farfetch and catch him. And he's like, "Do you think you could do that?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I could." And if you step on these sticks, the Farfetch get your attention. Oh, you give the Farfetch their attention. Oh, your attention. Whatever it is. I'm terrible right now at speaking these past couple episodes. It's a wild Pokemon. And I think we actually... No, screw you, Kakuna! Okay. Yeah. Come down here. And I think we should... Yeah, okay. We get the first Farfetch'd. And there's one more that we have to get. And then we'll be able to continue our way into the forest. But anyways, I wanted to talk to you guys about something. This morning, a lot of stuff with the Xbox One was talked about, and a lot of games were being live streamed today, including COD Ghosts, and also I saw a demo or gameplay for Titan's Fall, and that game, man, that game looks amazing. That game looks flat out amazing. When I was watching, I was like, wow, I can't wait to get this. And then I was like, oh wait, I gotta come up with the money to get an Xbox One. And there's, I'm not gonna be able to get an Xbox One when it first comes out. But yeah, it looked amazing, and I was stunned how fluent the game was. It looked like everything was just running great. There was tons of explosions, which is always cool. But you're gonna have to. Before, I'm just gonna say this right now. You want to step on this patch of twigs, and then avoid this one, and then come around, and then you get them. But anyways, yeah, the game looks like it's so fluent. There's tons of explosives, which is always cool, I guess, in a video game. But yeah, when I get an Xbox One, and if I get an Xbox One, I'm definitely getting that game. I'm not gonna get a PS4 because I've just been an Xbox fan for a long time. Never really a PlayStation fan. And it's like, wow, you got me both of them. Thank you so much. My boss's Pokemon would obey me because I don't have a badge. Phew, you saved me. And the boss comes over here. Ah, far and fetched. You found them for us, kid. Without them, we wouldn't be able to cut trees for charcoal. Now thanks. Now, how can I thank you? Oh, I know. Here, take this. And we get the HN for cut. But, yeah, now we're able to cut down the trees. But I want to be able to catch a Pokemon that, is able to use cut. And I think there's one in here that I can find. But, yeah, as I was saying before, Titan's Fall looks amazing. I saw more gameplay for COD Ghosts, and that looked really good. If you guys don't know, I'm a big Call of Duty fan, and that looked really good. I can't wait for that game, but thankfully that comes out for the Xbox 360. I'll probably get it for that. I might get the Xbox One for Christmas. But another thing that I can't wait for is the what do you call it? Pokemon X and Y, which I most likely will be getting Y because I think the legendary looks cooler. But man, I was watching gameplay, some Japanese thing the other day. Oh my god, that game when they showed the Mega Evolution, like when he sent out the Mewtwo and he was like battling like a Crobat or something. He evolved it using the Mega Evolution, the stone or whatever it's called for Mewtwo. Mewtwo Ganite or something like that. I don't know. The Mega Stone. Yeah, it looks so cool. But the only problem is that I don't have a 3DS yet, and I guess we'll have to get that and then get, you know, X and Y, or I mean just Y. But I'm also probably gonna get, if I get a 3DS, I'm also probably gonna get maybe 2 other games. Fire Emblem I've been a fan of for a while. I'll probably get the Fire Emblem. I think it's called Awakening or something like that. I don't know. I forget what it's called. It looks really cool. But yeah, Pokemon X and Y looks like a really good game. Obviously, because it's Pokemon, but man, why can't I find the wild Pokemon that I want? It's really annoying me. Can I not find it during the daytime? You know, I'm gonna cut to when I get a wild Pokemon that's good enough to learn Cut. And then, obviously, when I find it, I'll be back. Okay, well, anyways, turns out that something else was going to be happening. And I guess, you know, our egg is hatching. I wasn't expecting this to happen. But here we go. And then in the egg, there was a Togepi. Togepi is a normal Pokemon. It's not good. I'm not going to be using it. I guess when it's fully evolved into, I think it's, I forget what it's called. Not a Togetic. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. Professor Elm's calling us. He's like, hey Billy, this is great news. A Pokemon hatched from the egg. I knew that giving that egg to you, Billy, was the right thing to do. I just knew it. You should come here and show me what kind of Pokemon it is. No thanks. But, what was I going to say? I forgot what Togepi fully evolves into. Not a Togetic. A Toka something. I don't know. If somebody knows, just tell me in the comments below. I forget what it's called. I never used it before, but my friend has. It was a really cool Pokemon, actually. Man, I can't find this wild Pokemon. It's taking forever. I'm just trying to find a Rattata. That's it. So can I not find one here? I'm pretty sure I can. Not a Hoppip. Oh yeah, I'm gonna cut to when I find this thing. Okay, yeah, we found it now. We found a Rattata. I wasn't even paying attention. I was doing something else. But we found it. And yes, I think I could just straight up capture this thing in a Pokeball. You know, I'll just use a fastball. It makes it easier to catch. Actually, no, I'll just use a straight up Pokeball. One, two, three. Okay, never mind. I thought I was gonna be able to capture this thing, so you know, I'm just gonna speed up and skip. Okay, one. Are you freaking kidding me? It's a fucking Rattata. Oh, I wasn't supposed to say that word. Great Ball, go. Okay, there we go. Get a Rattata. I'm gonna name him, even though I'm not gonna use him. He's kinda just here to use Cut. I'm gonna name him. I'm gonna name him Randy. Actually, oh, it's a girl. I'm gonna name her. Let's name her Carla. I don't know why. I just saw the name right off the top of my head, and not Carla with a C, Carla with a K. Okay, so now we can teach. What do you call it? Where is it? We can teach Cut to Rattata. And yes, we can. Okay, there we go. And so after completing the thing with the trees, in the forest, you can come back into Azalea Town and go to this house. Walk inside, and you talk to this guy. I think it's this guy. It's like, I'm sorry, I forgot to thank you. This is charcoal that I made. Fire-type moves will become more powerful when a Pokemon holds it. So this is good for when we get a Fire-type Pokemon, if we get a Fire-type Pokemon. And yeah, it'll obviously boost their moves up and make them better. So now we can go into the forest and see what there is in here that we had to complete. But okay, actually I don't want to run because I don't want to fight wild Pokemon. We go to the tree and you click A. It's like, this tree looks like it can be cut down. Would you like to cut it? And you click yes, and obviously the tree can be cut down. But before we do anything, go over here. It's like Ilex Forest Shrine. It's a tribute to the forest's protector. I wonder who that. I wonder who the protector is. So I don't know what it is. I'm just gonna take out this Kakuna for no reason. Okay. Now we can go up here again, and we keep getting cut. Now we can go to the forest. Okay. Okay, hopefully we can do it now. Now we can go through the forest and see where we have to go. First, come over here, and you click A right here, and there's an X attack. I don't know if there's a Pokeball, I actually didn't see it, or if it's a hidden item. Why is there so many wild Pokemon in here? I don't remember ever there being this much. But you look over here, there's a guy behind that tree, or behind that ledge, and behind these trees. We're gonna actually try and see if we can get to where he is. But first, we see another one of these, another one of these girls. Kimono girl, lost all alone. For a girl lost in the dark, Ilex Forest. What? You remember me from Violet City? You must be imagining. Anyway, will you show me how to get out of this forest? I could have swore we did see this girl in the in Violet City, but apparently she says we didn't. Maybe it was an imposter. Maybe she's an imposter, but who knows? But Jaws will show her the way out, even though he's looking right at the Pokeball. Maybe he wants us to get it. So, Pokeball is an Ether, or Ether, whatever, however you pronounce it. I pronounce it Ether. Ethers, they give back PP to your moves and how much you could use them. But anyways, come down here, and we're almost there. We're almost there, and we can talk to this guy now. And he's just, we get stopped, and he just hits the tree with his head. And he just keeps doing it over and over again. Talk to him, and he's like, what am I doing? I'm shaking trees using Headbutt. It's fun. Here, you try it out with your Pokemon. It's like, which Pokemon should learn it? Jaws is I'm gonna teach it to Jaws because Headbutt is a very good move. It does 70 base power, I believe. Yes, it does 70. I'm gonna get rid of Scratch for it, and yes, it's okay. And we get rid of Scratch, and we learn Headbutt. And you can do this as many times as you want. Just if you ever wind up deleting this move, you can go back to him and teach it. I want to see if Zeke can learn it. Okay, no, he can't. That's it then. Well, okay, Jaws is going to be the one using Headbutt then. But we will start lagging. Why? Why hasn't it done this in a long time? But all of a sudden, it's doing it now. I did kind of see the frames drop when when that guy was headbutting the tree because I don't know why I did it, but I saw it happen. But talk to this girl. It's like, oh honey, you're making a Pokedex? She must be battling all kinds of Pokemon. Try using this TM for a change. She uses TM12. I think it's this TM for Taunt. I could be wrong. Yes, it is. It is Taunt. See, that's how good my memory is. I remember. We come out here, and there's a couple of trainers down here on our way to the next city. And he's like, this is where I do my training. And we're challenged by youngster Samuel. And he's got a Rattata, level 7. And wow, these Pokemon are actually really low. I don't know if we are really high leveled or these are really low leveled. But I haven't trained off Cam yet, which is weird because maybe I'm just used to having more Pokemon at this point in the game. But yeah, I don't remember ever having this high level Pokemon. But anyways, he's got a Sandshrew, which is a ground Pokemon. Pretty good when it's fully evolved, but Water Gun, we'll take it out, no problem. And he's got a Spearow. Spearow is a flying normal type, just like Zeke, but the difference between Spearow and Zeke is that Spearow has a lot more attack, and if you're looking for physical attacking flying type Pokemon, Spearow is definitely the way to go. But he's just got one more Spearow. And Water Gun, we'll take it out in one hit. Yep. So we're almost level 21. And he's like, whoa! So one trainer down, a couple more to go. Talk to this guy. I just got my Pokemon back from the daycare. Let's see how much stronger it got. I bet it's not as strong as Jaws or Z. And what is that Pichu doing to him? It's raping him. That's a violation. Wait, never mind. It was just his son on his back. What am I saying? I don't know. Yeah, he's got a Snubbull. Snubbull is a physical attacking normal type. That is really good. But I'm just going to speed this up because it's just another random trainer battle. That's no problem for us. Okay, we're learning Ice Fang. Ice Fang is a really, really good move, and I'm definitely going to learn that. And now we got that. And he's got one more Pokemon, Mareep. You know what? I'm just going to leave him in. And I think, yeah, we could just take this thing out. Use an Ice Fang. I'll show what this move does. Ice Fang is obviously a ice move. It's got a chance to, I think it has a chance to flinch. And it also freeze, I believe. I could be wrong on that. I'm not sure. But I'm pretty sure it can. The two of them, we'll take it out, no problem. And this guy's done now. But we're gonna come over here. I just want to get these trainers done with. There's one more guy here. And he's like, I'm the best in my class at Pokemon. What do you mean you're the best in the class at catching Pokemon or Pokemon battling? But he's got a Mankey. Wow. Okay, Mankey is a fighting type, a very speedy fighting type that is really good. If you're able to find one of these, actually, I don't know if you can get one of these in this game. Maybe you can in Hard Gold, but if you can, I would say definitely use it. It's really good. But he's got a Diglett too. Diglett is a ground Pokemon, and it's also very fast, I believe. But just use a Water Gun, and it should take it out, no problem. And it's like, if you're interested in, what am I saying? What did I see interested from? If you're transferred into my class, I'd become the second best student in my class. Wouldn't I? I would get much stronger before that could happen. So, would you trade phone numbers with me? Then we could have Pokemon battles together. No, thank you. I would accept the phone numbers, but they're just really annoying sometimes. But come over here, and we're like, I don't know where we see Lyris screaming, Grandpa! And yes, here she is again. She's like, good work, Grandpa. The Pokemon you raised for me has been as healthy as could be. You look fit too. And she's like, hey, Billy. Lag. Let me introduce you. This is Billy. He's a trainer. He seems to be getting better at raising Pokemon. Well, not as good as you, Grandpa, of course. Hey, that's mean. Follow me, Billy. Why does she have to be so mean to us? I'm just kidding. But she's like, Grandma, let me introduce you to my friend. This is Billy. Aha, this is your boyfriend? Ew, no, I hate Lyra. She's disgusting. What? Grandma, what are you talking about? He just happens to live nearby. Ha 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 ha. I know. So why'd you make that comment, you jerk? Since you brought him here, Lyra, you must be sure about his talent, right? Billy, come and see us anytime, and we're gonna get their phone numbers, I believe. And, you know, obviously these people are pretty useful. The daycare, you can give them a Pokemon, and then they, over time, they level up with the amount of steps that you take. I believe it's like a certain amount of steps, and obviously it's equal to a certain level or a certain amount of experience, I believe. But yes, and come out now, since we don't really need to give any Pokemon to her. It's like, I have an idea that we could trade phone numbers, and then you could check on the Pokemon we raised for you. And now we get his phone number too. But, oh wait, what? Oh, I thought I had both of them. Oh no, she gave me her phone number, I guess. Stop lagging. But, we're almost at the next city, but before we do anything, I want to try catching a new Pokemon. And with Headbutt, you can headbutt the trees. And by doing that, sometimes Pokemon will fall out and you get to battle them. But the one I'm looking for as a high is a low chance of finding, so it might take a while. So here we goes nothing. Just use Headbutt. And he just hits the tree. Nothing? Yes, okay. Let's see if we can get what we're looking for. No. Okay, yes, there's a lot of Pokemon that you can find in these trees. Hoot happens to be one of them. This is the only way you can actually find Hoot during the day, I believe, because Hoot is, you know, a nocturnal Pokemon and is only found at night. So I think this is the only way to find it, is by just headbutting the trees. But oh wow, we found it this early. Yes. Okay, this is our next Pokemon. It is an Exeggcute. Exeggcute is a Psychic and Grass Pokemon, and I believe Water Gun shouldn't kill it, and if it does, I'm going to be pissed, because it's very hard to find one of these things, and of course it doesn't. Thank you. Yes, Exeggcute is a really good Pokemon, and I'm happy to be using this thing. I haven't used this thing since, I don't know, in a long time. It's been forever since I've used this thing. But one more Water Gun, and it should bring it down to red, and I think we should be able to capture it from there. Yes, okay, good. It knows Uproar. Okay, I don't really know the moves it knows right now. All I know is that it knows Uproar and Reflect from what I've been seeing. But let's try seeing if we could capture this. Capture this. What am I saying? God. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Yes, okay. There we go. We got a third member of our team. And I hope you guys approve this. I mean, I'm not going to change it anyways because, well, I've already decided what my team is going to be. But using, let's see what its Pokedex entry is. Using telepathy, only they can employ. They always form a cluster of 6 Exeggcute. So I guess that's pretty cool. Are we gonna give it a nickname? Yes, we will. And what is it gonna be a good nickname for these Exeggcute? How about we name them? How about we name them? I was thinking huevos, which means eggs in Spanish, but that doesn't sound good. Let's see. You can name them Omelet, but that would be a pretty stupid name. I'm thinking huevos. I don't want to do a real name, like, you know, like Paul or George or something like that. I know, I'm gonna name them huevos. Yeah, I think it's a good name. No, it is. Oh god, no. It is eggs. And I think this is how you spell it. And even if it isn't, then I'll just catch another one. And I'll just, you know, name it Huevos again. But here we go. Our first real team. What am I saying? First real team member. This is our third. But let's test Huevo out. Huevos. I actually want to see its stats first. Okay, okay, that's not a bad, that's actually a really good, what is it called? Nature. It's mild, its defense goes down, but its special attack goes up. It knows the move. What move is this? Barrage? Round objects are hurled at the foe, to strike 2 to 5 times in a row. I've never heard of this move. Okay then. but it knows Upper, Barrage, Hypnosis, and Reflect. I guess it's a pretty good moveset. No, I don't think we're gonna be able to defeat anyone with it right now. Come over here, and there's one more trainer. These things look very weird when they're following you. I didn't expect it to be like this, but whatever. So, we're facing Camper Todd, and fuck, not this glitch again. Oh my god, what is up with my ROM? Fuck! Well, here we go again. Just like an episode, I think it's 4 or 5. Good thing we didn't really get much done in this episode. But here we go, I'm gonna have to reset. See you guys when I get back to this trainer. Okay, we're back, guys, and literally after taking like 20 minutes to find this execute, it took me forever. We're back. We're gonna see if we can actually battle this trainer. If not, then we can just avoid her for the rest of the game. But she's like, I'm confident in my ability to raise Pokemon. Want to see? So hopefully it doesn't freeze this time. Please. Yes, thank you. Oh, she's got a Psyduck. Let's see what Quavos can do. Actually, I kind of just sent Quavos out to get experience, because I don't think we're going to be able to take on anything right now. So we're going to send out Zeke to take on this thing, and of course it gets a crit. Zeke will level up actually by the end of this battle. No, I'm just going to keep spamming Quick Attack. So that's a dead Psyduck, and Zeke gets a level up to level 20. So now we got 2 Pokemon in the 20s. And defeated Camper Todd. Didn't I train enough? No, screw you. We should both train our Pokemon some more and have another battle. No thanks, no thanks, no thanks, no thanks. Okay, anyways, there's an item over there. There's an item over there. Sorry, I just had to do something real quick. There's an item over there, and go over to it. It's TM63 Embargo. I don't know what this move does. I think it prevents the use of items, but anyways, as you guys can see, move up a little bit further right here, and we're in Goldenrod City. So I think this is a good spot to end off the episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. And in the next episode, we're going to explore Goldenrod City and see if there's anything for us to do here. See you guys later.